acquired a new music creation type of thing. Fuck knows what to do. It doesn't work 100%. Been sitting around a while, maybe some cobwebs got in there. We'll see what happens. It's all in Japanese print display on the panels, so I think I understand it better than when it's in English. When I don't know what it means, then I have to use the ears to see what anything does. Because it doesn't have too much controls where options are where you can like record a beat or a tune and then save that. But it's not to that level of keyboard. I should Google up and like look how old this is. I'm suspecting about 90s, mid 90s, late to mid 90s. Maybe even early 90s. But let's see what happens. Let's do something. Let's see what we got. Piano. What that button does. Pulse code modulation. I don't even know what that means in English, let alone Japanese. Tone bank. Oh, I think maybe if you push that, you can then push another button which selects a different instrument and then it combines them. I'm pretty sure that what it must be. Let's go see. So piano was the first one. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can see as well as I can, even though you're there. Yeah, that's a piano. What's a piano tune? Okay. Okay. Well, that does sound like a piano, kind of, but it's got an echo to it. It doesn't. That sounds like what you'd hear if you're on petrol, sniffing petrol and smoking the keyboard, sniffing petrol and playing a piano. Fuck yeah, sounds great, isn't it? You know what I mean? Look at that. Just what the hell. So the next instrument is that, whatever that is. Okay, and the next one is, and the next one is, that sounds similar. That's awesome. I like that. That's really like smooth. It's like a pool, like, and very stereo, good stereo sound separation as well. That's like it reminds me of, for some reason I want to call that pool. Let's go in the pool, a cold, freezing cold pool. does that, and then you got this one here. Kind of a cyborgy type of Star Trek-y type of thing. What the hell? And then the next one you got is, oh fuck, twerpy kind of boy, kind of. So the thing I noticed about like what the other keyboard that is up here, if I put that one there, you wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to see both of them. And I don't think I could put one over here and maybe in future, but that's a later down the track. But I think want to have a little restful one maybe as I get the grips of this. So the thing I noticed with that one was the sounds that are on it sort of like influence you to like the tune that you're gonna make. Well, that just comes to your subconscious mind because I really don't fucking know what I'm doing. You may have noticed, but I've been doing, I really don't know what I'm fucking doing for probably a year and a half now, maybe a bit longer. I got a bit better, but it only got to a certain level. As well, kind of realizing, and it's like a plateau in the mind, like you're hitting the pinnacle of the top. That's it. You're at your limit. Psychologically, when it comes to making tunes, you put your essence and your character into the creations subconsciously. That's basically what I've done, and that's why I'm so much shit. But it's so good, isn't it? There's something about them. They're catchy to a certain point, but they get on your nerves just like most tunes do, though. No need for nothing in your juice. Fuck, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's a tune. It's good. It's a tune, and if you hear it too many times, or it's driven in your head, it's always going to do that same thing. Like, oh my god, it's driving me nuts. Yeah. So that was that one. So where are we? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 along this. How many is there? It's 15 of these, and there's another 15. If you push this other button here, the light comes on. Not that one. This light comes on here. I don't know if you can see that, but probably not. But there's a light coming on here. And I push this button, which is telling me that it selects ding dong jingle. All these other ones down here in Japanese. So there's 30 tunes, but somehow I'm missing it. I'm missing like what? Lost in translation. Maybe with this over here, because it's supposed to have 468 or something. 400. It's part of the 465 different tones that you can make, but they combine. Somehow you can combine like 30 times. How many times does 30 make 465? Not many times. Hang on. What's the equation I'm looking for? It's stuck that maths. If you know what I mean, combinations of 30 that adds up to 465. It's got to be like 3 or 4 variations of each one of these here. These set buttons, pianos at the start. So we're up to 7. 3 there. Oh, it's got 7 there, and the Japanese. So you know, no, that can't be right. 7 in Japanese is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. diagrammy things. Squiggles. Yeah. So what does that do? It's a slower kind of trumpet, like long kind of. Sounds pretty cheesy. Like. I should have had a record button where you could record some of it, like some of this stuff, and then use it as a playback, and then play on top of it somehow. It's too good to not have it. See, this is like. Slow, like sort of zappy, oozy kind of. Yeah. 8. Guess on bass. 11 minutes 58 and haven't played a tune yet. Okay. 9. Okay, 10. 8. 9. Slower again. And like, wee, it's got a wee. It's kind of funny kind of sound like. Slow again. Okay. So what was that? What was that? 9, did I say? Yeah, so 10. Oh, yeah, 10's different. It's very the same. See, 9 is this. 10 is. That was weird, yeah. It's kind of a church bell kind of echoey kind of. Yeah. Really sustained church bell kind of thing. 12, what we got? So we got bassoon kind of zap, like sharp, like hard, with no echo. You could probably put an echo on that somehow, I would think. One thing I noticed about this keyboard compared to that one up there, this has 3 sliding, but lever, sliding on and off, and what do you call these things? Sliding button, and all these other buttons. It's got a few more buttons than that one up here, the old Casio Tone ct636. But I actually saw a keyboard for sale in the second-hand store today. I thought, fuck, I've got no power. What am I going to do? We had power cut for 2 days because they've been changing the power poles outside out here. So can you imagine, like, no power from when you wake up, which was like 9:30, 10 o'clock kind of thing. No power till 4 o'clock, and then the same thing the next day. Mate, it was like, you don't realise how many things are getting affected by this. Lucky you're not on like a machine that keeps you alive. Yeah, dialysis. I don't want to say that because I'll probably end up on the fuck. But sorry. But we sent out the letter. Well, yeah, but I didn't fucking get it. Somebody else got it. You're gonna make sure it goes to the fucking person with the machine, not the fucking person that owns the property or something. Right? So all sorts of different living situations, right? Humans trying to survive, do they care? Not really. But if you care enough, then you have to care. Because you're there. Even worms, right? I'm gonna have to get used to this, obviously. these sounds are really different and strange. So we got, and then we got the next one, the 14. It's an echo version. Fucked it up, but anyway, that was terrible. Not a very useful sound. Just make a normal sound, mate. What do you want us to do? Fucking 80s pop. So this is the drum fucking thing. All the way down the keys are all drum slip. This is pretty good. You get this one. Yeah. These usually on like $1,000 keyboards. This is telling me it's more like 95, 96. You get this for $600, $500, $400, not $1,000. Where's the breaking glass? If it hasn't got the breaking glass thing, it's not worth $1,000, and it hasn't got it. The one you go, it's a cheap one, so it's probably like a $400, $500 keyboard. Where's the sample whistle? Yeah. There we go. What's that? Sakata. That's just fucking it. Then we got reggae drums. No, these beats again. You can't do. You have to have a drum set. You can't fucking do it on the keyboard. That's fucked up. That's like getting a guitar, electric guitar, and playing the flute, or playing fucking a totally different instrument. The feel, the whole way, the fucking mindset. You know, the drums, you just move your arms and your elbows and your fucking wrists. This thing's you fucking going with your fingers. That's a fucked up translation right there. You have to put a lot of thought to it before you fucking fuck around with the drums. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, so you push that and that comes out. So you push this, I think we get the next row of sounds. That's a piano again. This makes it louder. Look. Piano, push that. It's like sustained. Maybe you don't push that. Maybe you push that. Button goes on, goes off. Vid. Yeah. Maybe hold it down. That's adding the piano with something else. Yeah, somehow it's made the piano the base of all the sounds by pushing this button. So if I push this one, and now I push that, it'll make these other sounds combine with it, I suppose. So you can probably go like that one and push that, and it'll give you the sound. And if you turn that off, push this one and push that button, it'll give you that sound with something else. And that's how they get all the 465 sounds. The last sound is when you go, oh my god, what a load of shit. You know, technically, he thought on the court, it made a sound. It was a sound, it wasn't from the keyboard though. Anyway, we've got what it is. It is what it is. Not very useful kind of. These are more like you want to believe. Do Miami Vice kind of fucking tune or something. Maybe I should just fucking just have it go. Let's go through all the sounds and it'll be all day, right? I think it just blends them in somehow. So if I turn that off, right, go to the third one. I think I'm understanding this now. Now of course this, and it blends it with the piano. Oh, piano's back on again. There we go. Well, that just didn't blend it with it. It must be that way back down, not back up. Okay. Yeah. Back to the piano again. Okay. Oh fuck. It's like, I hope you guys enjoy shopping at Walmart today. Make your way to the exit when you fucking stole too much. You got this huge black dude in a baseball on your head. Fuck knows. I'm gonna kill little new tie. Very faithful. It's very, very faithful. Got a lot of keys too. $61. Apparently. I wasn't counting. I just know it's 61. I already Googled it. Google, Mr. Google knows everything. So let's go and let's muck around with what's the beats. So there's the tempo. No, that's the volume. Tempo's over here, up or down. With the button. Fast. How fast does it go? No, it doesn't change much. And how slow does it go? Just useful in range, I suppose. These are not very useful. They're different. It's refreshing, but I'm in the piano for. Not know that. time I was thinking, you're going to criticise something and it shoves it back out in your face. That's what I've noticed on that one too. This is fucking hopeless. What am I going to do with this piece of tune you even made because of the beat somehow? Fucking something takes over your mind. So yeah, is that right? You know, hey, did I do that? It's getting a long video. Like that. Synchronized nation Finland didn't want to work there. I was saying, I've already done it. What more can you want me to do? Yeah, that was really good. Good going. Synchronized. It means do something. Don't do. Don't know. Yeah, I just went. Yeah. See, that fucking is the same as the beat. If I went onto any one of these other beats, like that, and push this button, it's going to do that, but I was on that one. If that one just goes, why does that remind me of the Love Shack? Yeah. B-52s. That was a shit. Fuck you, man. Lots of videos. Getting too long a life, 3:30 for everyone. So, yeah. If I get the sign off of it, and start another one or something. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh,